Hey everybody, it's the weekend and I'm out exploring Bandung. This morning, I explore the local markets and try the local tempeh. I then visit Braga Permai for breakfast before going to Gedung Sate to learn about the history of Bandung. Little did I know that I'll become somewhat famous on the museum's Instagram account. To end the day, I visit a very creative restaurant for a light dinner. Join me on this amazing Indonesia journey and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date. Good morning everybody. I'm on my morning walk and I've come across this young gentleman over here who's making tempeh. Fresh, on the road. So I've come here and I couldn't resist. I thought I'll buy one or two just to kind of get a taste of it. And I also like his store, it's quite interesting. It's there's a whole heap of fried goods and tempeh, and I think he's also got like different types of legumes and nuts in there as well, but we'll take a little bit of a visit later on. But first, let's try the tempeh. Very good. Good. Indonesia #1. Friendly locals everywhere, but it's very tasty. I think it's soy. Good texture, not too salty or sweet. And the young gentleman is cooking right there. Let's try another one. These things can get addictive. They're only small, they're not too big. So probably smaller than the size of your palm. Just like a little snack size.
Yes.
Terima kasih. He's giving me more. I said I'll make a promotion for him, so he's giving me more. As you can see, there are a number of different varieties of fried snacks in the store. I'm sure they make them all here. The gentleman gave me more. They must have liked me because I'm doing a promotion, but there's a variety of snacks in here. They've even got chips, different types of fried banana, fried soybean, you name it, it's all here. I wish I found this place earlier. Wow, the weekend really is a different place around here in Bandung. All of these places that were derelict a few days ago have now all opened up, and there's a series of shop fronts, there's food, you know, there's places happening, there's people having breakfast. You know, it's got that real local vibe. This is awesome. It didn't exist yesterday. It must only be a weekend thing. I'm really enjoying this. It was pretty dark in here the other day. Now there's heaps of people here, lots of stores, and just right next to my accommodation as well. Maybe I should have came here on the weekend. I'm still here though. I'm here for another few more days, so not all is lost. Looking good though. This is the beauty about Bandung. You think you know what you're going to come across when you open the door and you go out onto the street from your hotel, but you really don't know because every day is really different. And this is a classic example of how this place has transformed from empty to bustling.
Two,
3.
halo,
Selamat pagi.
pagi.
And the dressing, of course. Enjoying the soto Bandung, guys. It has peanuts, it has beef, and it also has another it also has another vegetable which I can't pronounce the name, but I'll put that underneath. Cheers. Look at those chunks of beef and peanuts. This is great in the morning. I might not be eating it properly, but this is how Westerners learn. We make mistakes and then we wait for our supporters to tell us how to eat the food in the comments. Bagus! The Braga Permai is one of the oldest restaurants in Bandung, over 100 years old and still operating. This place has definitely a lot of relics and architecture from the yesteryears. Very Dutch interior. If you look at the architecture and the designs on the walls, very Dutch. The food is also a combination of authentic Bandung cuisine, and at the same time there's a fusion of European dishes as well. I didn't get involved in the European dishes. I was here for the Bandung cuisine, and I had the soto Bandung. Really good. We're now at the front of Gedung Sate. It's a public building, and I'll tell you a little history about the name in a second. Gedung Sate. Let that ring a bell for you. It's a public building, and inside Gedung Sate is actually two museums. So there's the Postal Museum. There's Gedung Sate behind me. So one, there's the Postal Museum, and two, there's another museum about the history of Indonesia, and particularly Java, and all the events that happened in the past until this very day. So this building also serves as the seat of the governor of Western Java. It's a beautiful building, and now I'll tell you why it's called Gedung Sate. Apparently the central pinnacle, which I'm guessing is that, and I'll get a better view for you, represents a satay stick. So Indonesians, being the food lovers that they are, named the building after satay. And here we are, Gedung Sate. This is interesting. All the different color codes of Indonesia and the islands, and the different codes they have for the area, postal codes. So Bali is 80. Java has got a few different ones. So East Java is 60, Central Java is 50, and where I am now in West Java, Bandung, is 40. Jakarta is 10. Jakarta special. It's separate from the rest. Very good. Learn something new every day. While touring the museum, I was approached by the friendly staff to talk about my museum experience. Here is a short video about what I had to say for the museum Instagram channel. Selamat pagi from Australia. My name is Sam and I've come to your beautiful museum here to learn about the history of Bandung. I have learned a lot today, and the audio-visual aspects around the site and the documentary room is numero uno, very good. And it's such an exciting place, and everyone who comes to Bandung must come here. The area that the actual museum is in is very leafy. It's very nice, and it's quieter. I said it's quieter, now you'll probably have a whole heap of motorbikes go past, but it's much quieter than where I'm staying. And the grounds are just beautiful. It's very serene. It kind of reminds me of Bali, that lushness, that greenery that's all around in this area. It's very nice. After a big day of exploring, I've decided to enjoy a light dinner in a funky and creative restaurant. It was very refreshing to sit amongst the beautiful plants and enjoy dinner. Enjoy the views, and let's catch up again for the next Bandung video where we continue our travels. Salamat malang from Bandung.